Yeah.
We're back, and we're gonna cook out tonight. I still have.
Oh, we're back.
I still have hamburger.
All right.
And buns.
All right. I'm going over
And
to your
corn.
house.
I have corn too. Fresh corn.
Awesome.
Corn off the cob.
All right. You're going to feed me after this.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna rebuild our friendship.
Yeah, after tonight, man.
Through food. Last
You'll need
night I
it.
felt I let you down, or Monday night
No, we're good.
I felt I was
All right.
ornery.
We're good. Okay, so Chubb. Chubb.
Love the name. I have to tell you, it's just
I
like
love the name
you
too.
got to go with Chubb. You got to go with Chubb.
Bulletproof marketing.
So
What is a Chubb? Don't even know. You know, there's questions right away. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Chubb is a stock that has defied the trend of the insurance industry in this low rate environment because it's gone up. All right. And I'll talk a bit about why I think it's gone up. All right. It's gone from 102 to 125.54. All right.
Wow.
And that gives it a market cap of 58.28 billion.
58.
The biggest of the three.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
thought
know.
You said
Chubb, the one you hear about the least, probably. It's the least advertised.
They're flying under the radar.
But they're very popular.
They're chubbing along.
They're excellent. Like the quality, they're renowned for great quality. Like if you have a claim, they pay it immediately. They review it, I mean, super quick and in full. You know, they never chintz you.
Well, I got to go with Chubb then because, like, I don't know. I had a claim with my homeowners, and I just got done, and I just said, "Why don't you just tell me you're loaning me the money?"
So, okay, Chubb was founded in New York City in 1882 by Tom Chubb
Tom Chubb,
and his son, little Percy
Chubby
Chubb.
Chubby Chubb,
Percy Chubb.
Percy Chubb.
Percy Chubb. That's an awesome name.
What was
That
that?
would
What
be a
was that bit about the other week about if you have a strange name? You're bound to do?
You could have founded a business. Yeah, maybe like you were made fun of so much that
You just,
were
I'm
like,
gonna get these.
like,
two.
I'm gonna be rich. Yeah.
Well, that's true. I totally believe it because every element is someone with a weird name. Yeah, well, I discovered an element. You with the Smith name. You go on with your Smithness.
All right. So Tom Chubb and his son, little Percy, created a partnership, and they called it Chubb and Son. All right.
Son.
And
They weren't super creative back then. They're just like,
all right. But the idea was they had a specific niche, and that was to insure ships and cargo.
oh my god,
Okay.
that's great. Yeah.
And so they gradually built up a reputation as a really well respected maritime insurer. You know, they only started with
And
like
people don't
$100,000 to insure 10 different cargoes or something like that.
Really, they
Yeah.
started with $100,000.
But people liked the way they operated a good service, you know, and were reliable to pay out.
Yeah, that's. Well, I mean, it's important. Like, I think customers for life are made when things go wrong, right? Like, everybody can be a great salesperson when everything goes right, but when your house is on fire, or if they're there and they're responsive and they take care of you, that goes a long way.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge.
And then you tell friends, right?
You know, yeah. I mean,
You got to go with Chubb.
there's a lot of in business almost across the board in the United States today. There's a big push and shove between, you know, suppliers, middlemen, and retailers, and it's about, you know, paying on time.
Yeah.
You know, I want to pay as slowly as I can, and I want everyone else to pay quickly.
You're
you
right,
know?
100%.
That's the battle. And, you know, there are a very few who have decided, I'm going to go the opposite way, and I'm going to pay immediately, because nobody is used to anyone with that attitude, and it makes them exceptional. So,
You're right.
and then sometimes that works because everyone's like, I want the guy who pays immediately. You know, I'm going to hire that guy.
You're right.
Or
You're
use,
100% right.
I'm
I'm not that guy right now, but I want to be. I aspire to be the guy. That would make sense. So it does make you
Or
stand
not,
out.
I'm not going to hire that guy, but I'm
Well, you're going to have them as a vendor. Like, you
Right.
want them as a customer because you know you're going to get
Correct.
paid. It's manageable cash flow. And then you're going to give them better discounts probably down the line. Like, hey, they're probably
But
going to
you
get
have
first
to
shot.
weigh that against the cost of having that extra working capital in your business.
You're right.
So I don't know what the answer is, but you can see that it could work either way.
I was surprised with how many companies just exist on cash flow. They're not really profitable. You thought they were profitable, but when 2008 hit, how many businesses were out of business in like a month?
Oh, right. Yeah. You mean how the loss of liquidity.
Yes.
Right. They say, yeah, when the tide is out, you can see who's naked.
Oh, wow.
Right.
I like that. There's a lot of naked people, right?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. In 2008, 2009,
It was
2007.
You'd think they'd have a couple years stowed away, but no.
No, right. There were a lot of bad ones. I mean, even GM would be included in that. So Chubb began to expand. And in the 20s, Chubb started underwriting a variety of different policies, insuring property and casualty, and then insuring airplanes. Today, Chubb is the largest property and casualty insurer in the United States.
Oh, and I can just tell you that that's the hardest test to pass for life insurance.
What?
The PNC. It's impossible.
For life insurance?
Yeah, I have a life license, but I didn't pass it.
Wait, now PNC is separate from life insurance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that
PNC
test
is like a homeowner's.
Yeah, that test is harder. Like I took
another one, AD&D.
Oh yeah,
accidental death and dismemberment.
That sounds like a band.
Yeah, that's metal.
I have ADD.
That's metal.
Yeah. ACDC.
Yeah,
AD&D.
I have ADD.
It's an ointment, isn't that?
Or
A&D ointment. Yeah, okay. All right. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
I used to like Dungeons and Dragons.
All right,
I never was good at it.
You were good at it.
No.
How do you be good at it? What?
I wasn't
it's like
good at it. Some people have really good dungeons.
Okay. I'll take your word on that one.
And then kick-ass dragons. That's how it works, Tom. Good dungeons, good dungeons and kick-ass dragons.
So,
Kirk Nelson, I'll give him a plug. He was our valedictorian, I think.
Now, here's the interesting thing that Chubb did that the other two did not do. Chubb was founded in New York City, as I said, and it was always based in New York City, always HQ'd until last year, until 2015.
Oh, my goodness.
They did a tax inversion.
We talked about that, yes.
Right? And that's like where you can, according to U.S. law, like if you're acquired and you do a certain amount of business in another country, you can relocate your headquarters to that country and then pay your taxes to that country, except for you're still going to have to pay taxes on the business that you do in the United States, but your main corporate tax will be in the new country. And so what they did is they relocated it to Zurich, Switzerland, the headquarters, which is a much lower tax.
The home of low taxes. It's like Delaware for the world.
Yeah. That and Ireland.
Oh, Ireland's good?
Ireland's really low.
I want to move there.
It's like
I'll run
10%.
open a plant there. I want to go to.
Russia's also really low, but try and do business there.
Wouldn't want to
know.
go to Russia.
Yeah, I don't
They
know
could
about
just
that.
they'll come in and take it over. Like, it's like you make too much money, mine now.
Putin like your business.
You give to Putin.
Yeah, no, you get to Putin, or we hockey fight you.
So that inversion saved them a lot of money, because they're paying a much lower tax rate.
That's a good investment move,
And-
even
and
though
so
Obama hates it.
They're the only ones who did that, and they're also the only stock that went up.
Okay.
I don't think it's
Well, because you're saying it's hard to find a return on your investment, right? That if you can't.
However, maybe the stock went up a little too much. Let's look at the numbers.
Oh.
The PE is 16.67. Now, that's a normal kind of PE for most companies, but for these beaten down insurers, it's high. I mean, we just saw that MetLife is 9 and Prudential is 7.
Correct.
So 16.67 is kind of out of whack with those.
Out of whack with the current situation.
Right. Even if you do believe Chubb is a superior business, that still seems generous, that PE. Okay, and the dividend is 2.13%, which is decent but lower than the others. ROIC 7.86%, which is higher than the others, and that's good. But actually, it's not higher than Prudential. Prudential's 8. It's right there with Prudential. So, not very good. Not not in any way justifying that kind of PE. Net debt to equity is 32.2%, which is perfectly good, but it's still a little higher than the others. This is really good. Earnings per share expected to increase 14.6%. Okay, now that's very nice, but still the value is way out of whack with MetLife, where the earnings per share is expected to go up 19.25%. And, the PE is just so much lower, and you get a bigger dividend. And the balance sheet's better. So this one is too expensive, any way you cut it. I mean, I do think that they are a good company, and they have an excellent reputation, and they do make better margins than the other two, but it's just too expensive.
I think if the forces align and there is an increase in the interest rate, MetLife's the winner here.
I would agree with that. Although I would say Prudential is very close. I would like them both in an environment where rates.
You would buy both of them?
Probably.
Okay.
If I had to pick one, I would be MetLife, though. I agree with you. So, we talked about some insurance. These are kind of like mainstream insurance companies.
Yeah, it wasn't sexy. It wasn't a sexy show today, but it was.
Not necessarily. Wait till you get to reinsurance, man.
Yeah,
reinsurance. Then we'll really be showing some leg. All right, so.
That's funny. That was sexy.
We're in our hot studio, and I think we're going to leave pretty soon.
I hope so, before I collapse.
So tonight this morning, rather, we're all out of funny money.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tom Henry.
I'm Matt Wolfarth.
Have a good one.